What's going on, y'all? Mr. Boy Ray the Great, or Ray the Goat, social boy. Yes, sir. Guys, today's video, we are focusing on the best settings to help you win in Call of Duty Warzone, the new battle royale that just dropped for Call of Duty. And let's just say I'm really excited for the game mode. This game mode is really good. It's hella fun. Not gonna lie to you guys, I'm actually really enjoying it. Can't wait to put out more content for you guys on this game mode. But nonetheless, like I said, today we're focused on the best settings in Warzone to help you win your gunfights, and to help your teammates strategize, things like that, so you can play as smooth as possible and win those games. All right, so without further ado, let's go hop right into it. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Let's get it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm here today to give you guys the best settings in Call of Duty Warzone. But before I do that, I want you guys to comment down below, how many wins do you have in Warzone as of right now? Alright, right now I have 4 wins in total. How many wins do you guys have in Warzone right now? Comment down below as we speak. Alright, so without further ado, man, let's go ahead and hop right into it, man. So first off, we're going to start off with the controller settings. These are the controller settings that I run that I think are the best in Warzone. They help me win a lot of gunfights. I do pretty good with these controller settings. Alright, so first off, the button layout preset, I have it on tactical flipped. Okay, now if you guys don't know how to change your button layout to flipped, you would just go to the option and press square. All right, so if you don't press square on Xbox, I believe it's X on X on Xbox. PlayStation, press square is going to change it to flip. All right, so that's basically what you do if you want to change it to flip. So basically what flipped is, you don't shoot with your right trigger. You shoot with your R1 on PlayStation, not R2, but the R1. You shoot with R1, and if you switch it to that, I believe you shoot faster. Like, your reaction time gets faster instead of like having to wait the time to push the button all the way down as you would with R2. R1 just makes it easier. You just press a click of a button. You know what I'm saying? You're firing your weapon. You're aiming down the sights. That's basically what it is. And it makes the R2 the button to throw your lethals, throw your tactical grenades, things like that. So that's basically what that's for. Now tactical, it switches the crouch button and your melee button. So you would crouch and prone with the right analog stick, and you would melee with circle, okay? Or B on Xbox. If you're playing on Xbox, it was B. Okay, so that's basically what I've been playing. I've been playing with that for years, so that's most comfortable for me. But keep in mind that my settings may not be comfortable for you, but find something that's very comfortable for you, so that helps you play smoothly in the game, help you win those gunfights, just help you move around the map really smoothly. All right, so on to the next. Stick layout, I had that on default. Invert vertical look, I had that on disable. If you play on enabled like invert look or whatever, you're insane. That's all I got to say. You're actually insane. Something's wrong with you. But nonetheless, I play with mine disabled, right? So for the sensitivity, I like to run with 7. 7 or 6 is probably my sweet spot for sensitivity. It's not too slow for me, but it's not too fast as well. You don't want anything that's crazy fast, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you have anything crazy fast, you're gonna be missing a lot of shots. If you have like an AR, you're gonna be missing a lot of shots. It's gonna be hard for you to stay on target because your sensitivity is just too fast. You know what I'm saying? I know some people that play on a 20 and their aim is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? So try to find something that's pretty low that helps you stay on target, but it's not too slow that's where it can't help you stay on target. You know what I'm saying? You can't turn around the corners fast enough. You can't turn on somebody fast enough. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you have it on something that's pretty low. Like I said, my sweet spot is 7 or 6. That's what I like to run with. If I'm using a sniper, then I'll probably just switch it up to 9. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do if I'm in multiplayer using 9 or something. But in Warzone, I usually just keep it on 7. So 7 is my sweet spot for Warzone. All right. So now for the ADS sensitivity multiplier, low zoom and high zoom, I have that on default. I've never ever actually messed with these two multipliers here. I never messed with these settings. I'm not gonna lie to you. I told myself I was gonna experiment with it, see what works for me, but nonetheless, I just genuinely don't use it. You know what I'm saying? I don't use it at all. But next we have the aim response curve type. I have mine on dynamic. Reason I have mine on dynamic is because my movement feels more controlled, if that makes sense. I feel smoother when I was playing on dynamic. It feels more controlled. I used to play on standard. That was a long time ago, but I switched mine to dynamic, and I tried linear as well. Linear is pretty good, but I feel like dynamic is the best for me. It makes the response faster, if that makes sense. More control, more faster. So whenever I'm using my right analog stick to aim out, like not the aim out, like whenever I'm using my right analog stick to aim at an enemy, if like I said, it feels more controlled. I have more control over the analog stick and have more control of where I'm aiming with my weapon. So that's why I have mine on dynamic. You guys can try out Leonard and standard. You guys probably already play on standard, but me, I play on dynamic. My accuracy is really good with dynamic. Okay. Next, we have the controller vibration. I have that on disabled, and I have that on disabled because I've been playing with disabled controller vibration on every single game ever since I basically first started gaming. I did find out that if you play with vibration on, your battery level is gonna go a little low. So if you're on Xbox, I would consider turning this off. You'll probably have more of a chance of keeping your controller charged and stuff like that if you don't have it on disabled. But if you have it on disabled, your accuracy is going to improve. Your controller is not going to be shaking while you're aiming at somebody. If you think about it, your controller is shaking, it could throw your aim off a little bit. Turn it off. I bet you would see a difference and see improvement in your accuracy in Call of Duty Modern Warfare or Warzone just in general. You know what I'm saying? So 100% turn that off. Don't have it on enable. I haven't been playing enabled on any game for so long. You know what I'm saying? So I've always played with disabled vibration. I just don't like it. Next, we have the aim assist. I have my aim assist on standard as of right now, but if you guys ever do want to change your aim assist, I would honestly go with precision. I wouldn't worry too much about focusing. Focusing is way too strong, and if you're aiming at somebody that's right in front of you, and there's another enemy that walks across the path, you won't be able to move your analog stick. Well, you're going to move your analog stick, but you're not going to be able to move your aim towards the other person that's running across because it's too strong. It's focusing on the person that's directly in front of you. You know what I'm saying? It's way too strong. And that's why I said you can try out precision, but focusing is just way too strong. And I just run with standard because it feels more natural to me because I've been playing Call of Duty for a long time, so it feels more natural to me. So standard is what I rock with. I don't rock with precision. I don't rock with focusing. So 100% you can try out precision, but do not use focusing. Focusing is going to be too strong, just way too strong, right? Now for the weapon mount activation, I have mine on ADS plus melee. Basically what the weapon mount is, you leading on the walls. You mount your weapon on the wall, mount your weapon on the floor or something like that. That's basically what it is. I have mine on ADS plus melee. That's the best option for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you have yours on double tap ADS, it's gonna that one is not too bad, but it's not what works best for me. I'm already have my mind set to, I have the ADS and press my melee button, which is I press my L1 and I press my circle button, and then I'm automatically mounting on the wall. Okay, and now if you have yours on ADS, do not use ADS, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't use ADS. If you use ADS, every time you aim down sights, it's automatically going to mount you on something. You could be in the middle of a gunfight, you ADS, and you miss and mount on the wall, you're going to lose that gunfight. You know what I'm saying? It just happens at random moments. At random moments where you don't need it to happen, that's what's going to happen. So do not have it on ADS. Do not have it on ADS, right? So ADS plus melee is the best option for me. You can try double tap ADS. I never tried it, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like it anyway. So I just stuck with ADS plus melee, okay? So now the weapon mount movement exit, just have that on enabled. You just move your analog stick and it's going to automatically move you from it's going to exit you from the weapon mount. Okay, that's basically what it is. Aim down sight behavior, I have mine on hold. If you guys like to use toggle, then 100% toggle basically means you just press the button once and you're ADSing. And you have to press it again to stop ADS, you know what I'm saying? So that's just too much work. I'd rather just have it on hold. So hold down the L1 whenever I'm done aiming, let go of it, and it's done, you know what I'm saying? So I just have mine on hold. Equipment behavior, I have it on hold. Use reload behavior, tap to reload. Depleted ammo weapon switch, I have that on enabled. If you guys don't know what that means, basically what that means, whenever you run out of ammo in your primary weapon, it's automatically going to switch to your next weapon. Okay, that's basically what it is. Now for the next one, slide behavior, I have mine on hold. Auto move forward, I have on disable. Automatic sprint, I have on disable. Automatic sprint probably wouldn't be too bad of a option to use in Warzone, if you're going to be honest. I would recommend trying it out. I'm actually going to try it out right now. I'm going to keep that right there. Automatic sprint, I kind of like that. But yeah, 100% automatic sprint is pretty good in Warzone. If you're trying to go for like a high kill games, you always want to be sprinting to the action, you know what I'm saying? So if you're going for high kill games, 100%, I would recommend putting that on. But I'm going to try that out and actually use it. So vehicle camera recenter, I have that on enabled. That's really up to you. It keeps your vehicle in the center of the screen. So I feel like that works pretty good with me. All right, now on to the general settings. Basic stuff is most of the stuff is basically up to you. The brightness I have it on default. Safe area is basically the safe area on your monitor, so just set it to like your monitor size or whatever. Film grain, have that all the way down. Turn your film grain all the way down. Basically what film grain is, it's like these little fuzzy, it makes your screen fuzzy. It's like these fuzzy dots on your monitor, on your screen, whatever. And I just don't personally like it. I like it to look pretty smooth, so I turn mine all the way down. Turn your film grain all the way down, and you'll get a more smoother looking game. Okay. Subtitles up to you. You can have disable or enable. Like I said, most of the stuff is really up to you. Colorblind. Now these two options right here, the world motion blur and the weapon motion blur, have those disabled. All right. I know if you have an enabled, it probably make your game look more realistic. It's that adds realism to your game. That's what most people call it. But personally for me, I just have it disabled. You know what I'm saying? It makes me play smoother. It's a lot smoother, hella lot smoother. And you can actually see enemies better than you would if you have it enabled. You can see enemies from afar pretty good. Okay. Now for the next two options, these are actually pretty new. These are new. They are just released with Warzone. Minimap shape and minimap rotation. The best minimap shape 100% is square. Switch it to square, 100%. Well, having it on square gives you more of a view. It gives you a wider view. As you can see in the picture, they give you an example right there. You have a bigger view of the square with the square minimap shape. So 100% change the square, and the minimap rotation, just have it on enabled. It rotates with you, so your arrow is always facing forward. It rotates with you. If you guys think you would do better if you don't have it enabled, then 100% try it out. You know what I'm saying? But personally for me, I'd rather have it enabled. All right. Next, like I said, the rest of the stuff is really up to you. Dismemberment, gore effects enabled, disable, text chat enabled. Yeah, the rest of the stuff is up to you. Now for the audio. Now my audio settings, I find these better because I have Astro 840s, and I have a mix amp with it as well. So I have mine on boost low. Basically what boost low is, it boosts all the footsteps and the low sounds that happens in Warzone or Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It boosts all of the low frequency sounds like footsteps. You can hear somebody reloading, like hear enemy call outs, things like that. So 100% put that on boost low. Master volume 100, music volume on 5, dialogue volume on 40, effects volume on 100. All right. So those are the best audio settings as of right now. And voice chat, you can have that enabled. If you guys playing with in game with some of your friends, you can't really hear them. You can turn this up 100%, and you will hear them a lot better. But don't turn it up too much, because I know you get a lot of call outs in Warzone from your teammates, stuff like that. You get a lot of call outs. You don't want the call outs masking the game audio, so you won't hear somebody coming up behind you, won't hear any footsteps, things like that. So 100%, yeah, try to put it up, but don't put it up too much, okay? So that's basically all I got for you guys with the best settings in Warzone, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Warzone, whatever you want to call it. Those are the best settings to help you win, best settings to help you win your gunfights, the best settings in general, right? Those are settings that I run. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, you guys use any of these settings, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. And yeah, man, that's basically it. Hope you guys do enjoy it. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you never miss the video. Stay blessed, stay great, Byte RayTheGreat. I'll see you in this video, man. Stay easy.